Next up we have Pearl Motors. Let's see what they have. Oh wait, look at this. A full line of Smart 4.2s. Okay, so we've got a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, we've got a Bentayga behind it, and you've got a Urus Performante, another Bentayga behind it, and you've got a McLaren 650S if I'm not mistaken. Then you've got a Hurricane STO with another Bentayga right behind it. Got a Ferrari Roma. Then you've got an SF90. We've got a 488 Pista. And you've got a Caterham Vanderhall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Porsche, if I'm not mistaken, the Porsche Deca. We've got some other pretty cool cars, but I mean, this car is the best spec Ferrari Pista. I mean, can't go wrong with that. Yeah, so we've got all the Skittles of Vanderhalls here also. Got a nice line of an SL, like a GT touring cars. Got 3 Bentleys also. So that's a pretty decent lineup. So I got permission to film. So we've got here's it's a caramel Vanderhall. As you can see, got one in red with a tan interior, like a 3-wheeler sports car. Then you've got another one in white without the roof. This one is got some like red interior, right? Then you've got another one. So this one is a Venice, and then this one is the caramel. So this one is in blue with black, full black. And then you've got one in green with full black also. I don't know much about these cars. There's not much information, but all I know is these are brand new Vanderhalls and they are sick. That's all I can say. I've got another, just a grey one, and I've got a black on black, which is also nice. And then we move over onto this, a Porsche 911 Dakar. This is one of 14, and you've got one here. This is the 3-liter V6, and this has got the PDK transmission. So this is homage to the Porsche Deca edition. So this is a very nice sight. Then we've got an A45S in this matte grey color, as you guys can see. Then you've got a Bentley Continental GT. This is a very nice Grand Tourer. You've got another Bentley Continental, but these are the convertibles. You've got 2, one in red, one in green. Both got the same tan interior. And this one is the GTC. This one's got green with a black hut roof. This one is got this is the S version. That's just a normal GTC. This is the S version, and this one has got the red with the, I'm not sure, this is like a brown color, but it's coming out black on the camera with, so I don't prefer that. I prefer it to be black like the green one, but this is not also a very bad spec. Then here we've got an SL, if I'm not mistaken. This is the SL63, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the SL43. So this one is not that nice compared to the SL63, because now you've got an electrified hybrid motor in this also, so just to push out that extra horsepower. Then we have Let's go over to the SUV section. We have got a Porsche Cayenne. We have Audi RS Q8s or Q8s. But that is a Q8 S-Line. This is a RS Q8. That is so beautiful. And then you've got another RS Q8. So the grey, it's got two different shades of grey. Then you have Range Rovers, 1, 2, 3. I prefer this one over that one because this is a much nicer. See, you've got the carbon fiber weave. This, I'm not sure, it's green, matte green color. Both are SVRs. Got the Defender with the green touch. This is like a full-on blacked out range. At least you still got a bit of chrome or matte silver, and that's a very pretty good lineup of the RSQ8. You've got the Bentegas that will go on to. You've got the Maybach GLS 600s. So you've got one in black on black. You've got a green color with the brown interior, if I'm not mistaken. Brown beige. I'm not a fan of that, really. You have this one in, what color is this? I am not sure. Let's just check it out. We've got one with orange interior. Okay, that is throwing me off. It's a silver color. Right. Then we've got another Maybach GLS. This is a Brabus edition. This is with a white interior. The monoblock rims. Got two Rolls-Royce Cullinans, one in white and one in two-tone, which is blue, and I think it's a matte silver. And this white one has a orange and white interior. This one has a black with white interior. And you've got a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which is pretty nice. I like the shape of the Ghost. It is very, very nice. It's 2021. This shape of the Ghost is much more preferred from me. And what else we've got then? We have up ahead, because this is the Cayenne. And we've got the Bentley Bentayga. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the normal ones. This is a black with a black interior, but this is the Bentayga Azure edition. So yeah, that is sick. And I like the crystals in this light. The attention to detail is very sick. I've got another Bentayga. This is a normal one. This is not an Azure, but this one's got a orange interior. And you've got another Bentayga here, which in this grey color. It's a grey, nardo grey color. This is the long wheel, so it's slightly longer. Then you've got this one, like a blacked out, fully blacked out Bentayga Azure edition. So you've got the blacked out rims, blacked out calipers. Everything is basically blacked out. On this one, this one has this interior color, which I am not a fan of. But overall, this car is pretty sick. I would go with this back, but I would change it to a black interior because I'm not that much of a fan of that. Next up is this Rolls-Royce Cullinan black badge in this blue color with a mandarin interior. Not a fan, but okay. Got black out grille and everything. And a huge shout out to Pearl Motors for letting me film here. Then you've got the Urus Performante, the hardcore version from the normal Urus. Then you've got this aggressive chains up front. You've got carbon vent, you've got a carbon hood, So this one's got not the full carbon hood, this has got a half carbon hood, right, pushing out 600 horsepower. So this green color is called Verde Selvens. Okay, you've got carbon fiber mirror caps, you've got a black with green stitching interior, which is sick, right? So kind of like that trims, right? And then what was this car which I'm mistaken for? So this is 620R. There's not much details, but this is the R version, which is the hardcore track version. So you've got this in this nice blue color with orange calipers, blacked out interior, a lot of carbon fiber, huge wang. Then skipping over to the Hurricane STO. We've got one right out there. That's a normal Hurricane, but still STO writing, black with orange seats, stitching, and oh yes, I'd prefer the launch spec, which was, I'm not mistaken, is the blue color that came out. And I mean, look at this, natural aspirated V10, but a twin turbo kit on this would change everything. I mean, this is what this platform is made for. And you've got the Ferrari Roma, which I've just spotted the one outside. This is a very, very nice car. This is like for basic daily driver, proper daily driver. This is makes this very sick. Then you've got the Holy Grail, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale Assetto Fiorano. I mean, look at this. You've got the black with red stitching. You've got carbon fiber vents. You've got another carbon fiber ductlid. You've got your 4-liter twin turbo V8. This is the car that smoked the Lamborghini Revuelto on the Carwow drag race. And this is the car I would prefer over the Revuelto. And then last but not least, we are greeted with this Ferrari 488 Pista. I'm not sure what package it is, but it's got the red and green stripes. So this is actually a dream car of mine, but not with that interior. I mean, that is not my interior choice, but this is one of my dream cars right here. If I had the chance to get the keys to this, it would be a true dream come true. Like, I mean, this, I'll take this over the SF90 any day. Just look at it. So a huge shout out to Pearl Motors here for letting me film their cars, and make sure you guys visit it again, because they have a nice collection of supercars, SUVs, and vendor halls, as you guys can see. So a huge shout out to them. And now we move on to VIP Motors, which was our main thing from the after seeing the Roma. So let's head on to seeing the Ferrari, the VIP Motors dealership. Oh my god, a Cayman GT4. Oof, that is some beauty. Okay guys, as we are walking, come across LMG Motors. Here they have an Aston Martin Vantage. They've got a Urus Performantes or Urus S. You've got a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, got a Maybach GLS, you've got a Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, Hurricane STO, Ferrari F8 Tributo Spider, a Rolls-Royce Ghost, another Urus Performante, if I'm not mistaken, an SF90. Like, come on, every dealership has SF90s. Every dealership. Ooh, we've got a GT3 RS, F8 Tributo, Hurricane, an 812, another Porsche, Hurricane. Hurricanes are currently overrated. Like everybody wants a Hurricane. You've got a Performante right here. You've got what is this called? A Porsche Cayenne. And then we come over here. We've got the Brabus 800 next to the Urus Performante. So this is the lineup at LMG Motors. Out of all the cars, the GT3 RS, I know everybody hates the GTRS because of TikTok and all, but I like the GT3 RS. But still, like, I mean, SF90. I like the GT3 RS, but out of all this, if I got the keys to anything, that would be an SF90. That's it. The key to an SF90 is the key to my happiness. So I hear a V10, but can't see it. Somewhere there's a V10, but yeah. And next door you have a tuk-tuk, which is so sick. So, and here we go, guys. We finally made it to VIP Motors. So, we've got another Ferrari Roma. We've got a Golf 7R. Got a Tesla, but that is not our interest for the Tesla. Our interest is mainly in these Porsche 918. Oh, look, Smart. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Signet, the Brabus version, the Singet. We've got a Porsche 918. Got another one in green. We have an 812 Comp, which is an ultimate dream car of mine. We've got a fleet of Ferraris. We've got a SF90. We've got a LaFerrari. We've got another LaFerrari. We've got an SVJ behind it. We have a Pista Spider behind it. And we've got an F8 Tributo, an 812 Comp, and then another LaFerrari, but this time this is the LaFerrari Spider, which is much more rarer than that. Then you've got another 812 Comp in silver. You've got a P1. You've got a nice P1. You've got another P1. I prefer the spec over that. And you've got a McLaren Senna. And you've got a Ferrari SP1. So basically, you've got the McLaren lined up right here, got Ferrari, and then you've got the Porsche lineup. So you've got the Holy Trinity, but they are not together, they are separate, but still you've got the Holy Trinity under one roof. That is something. It's currently dark behind because it's closed, but they do have some sick inventory. These are just the dream hypercar lineup, except for this one. This is not a hypercar, this is a supercar, which is very, very sick. So wow, this is just mesmerizing, guys. Honestly, this is just on a whole another level, man. Oh, you've got a Ferrari Roma. I think that's the Mansouri version. I can't see it, but still. So yeah, we have made it. Unfortunately, VIP is also closed, but we have seen one of the big three dealerships. We've seen VIP, we've seen First Motors, and we have seen Pupil of Fate. So these guys have some good inventory. So yeah, let's move on. Guys, look, I just saw something. You've got a Devo, and you got a Chiron. That is something else, honestly, guys. So hopefully I'll come one day when it's open to see all their inventory, but for now this is what you get. So here we are at Sanam Cars, and here we've got a Ferrari 488 GTB, next one, the red one. Then you have another one in red. You've got a Ferrari 488. Then you have gotten a Ferrari Portofino. And you've got another Bentley right there. You've got a Hurricane. Then moving forward, we have Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, Rolls-Royce. Then you've got a Bentley. Then you've got a Spectre, another Continental GT, or the Flying Spur, if I'm not mistaken. Then you've got Rolls-Royce and Rolls-Royce and Bentley. And then you have got a Urus in blue. You've got a Porsche Cayenne. You've got the G-Wagon in this olive green, which is nice. Aston Martin DBX. It's got another Bentayga. I think they like Bentaygas, guys. And last but not least, we've got a Range Rover in matte white. Guys, we've made it to Al Ain. Here they have got 3 G63s Brabus currently standing out. Here, if I'm not mistaken, this one is a 4x4 squared, and this one also, and this one also. So there's 3 4x4 squares. These are like the normal options, and then this one has got every box ticked on it. We've got even the skid plates onto the doors. So you've got a bit of carbon fiber snorkel. So you've got these 3 here, and then we walk a bit forward. Welcome by the Koenigsegg board. We are greeted here at Al Ain class. Oh my god, guys. You've got a Koenigsegg Agera R full carbon fiber with white interior, which is sick. And I'm not sure which SLR is that. I'm not sure, but there's an SLR. You've got a 430, if I'm not mistaken, LGM or 16M, sorry.